So, here we go again. I tried streaming many times, but I think everything should be fine now. So, I searched around a lot, and I found an answer to my problem. I found a plugin that reduces your things, or sounds. I should probably put a link to the solution that I found. Because it works pretty well. You cannot hear my computer anymore. If I'm quiet, you can hear anything. And I don't even need a noise gate, but I'm using one anyway. Although the noise gate was kind of supposed to take out my clicks, but it turned out that if I talk a little bit quietly, you can't hear me talking. That's the problem with noise gates. You cannot hear the guy talking that you're trying to watch. So we get a bunch of mods. Well, not bunch, just 4. I don't know. Just few mods. We have sound physics. We have real first person. We have chunk animator. Is that all? And then we have Optifine, but it's not in this list. Because all these are just things. Yeah, we have 4 mods. Couldn't think of anything else to add, though. I have a feeling that I'm forgetting about a mod. I'm pretty sure there was... I have everything. There's sound physics, there's first person, there's... Oh yeah, it's the better animations mod, but I didn't check has it got an update, or has someone else updated it? I don't know. So I originally started to stream from a cave, and then I got up and went back to the cave. And then I found out that the stream has terrible audio problems, and I stopped the stream. I tried again, same problem. I stopped the stream. I tried again, same problem. I stopped the stream. And I mean, I unplugged the microphone, put it back in, unplugged the microphone, put it back in. Because previously that has fixed the problem. I also updated GeForce Experience, which didn't work either. So now I'm using OBS. And I'm using the plugin. Actually, I will link the plugin into the description. Noise reduction plugin download and use tutorial. Download link. History. There it is. Copy that link. Put that link in the description. And then YouTube history. This one. Share it, copy, and put that in the description. And now it's done. Now there is everything. Now you can get rid of the worst thing of all. You can get rid of the terrible background noises that everybody has. Now they're all gone. all gone forever. I don't even need to use Audacity anymore. I don't need to use it to remove any noise. And I should probably go through this cave to figure out everything about it, because I don't remember it anymore. I'm getting on 30 FPS. Is that because I'm near the... It must be. If I go to spawn, do I still have 40 FPS? Oh. I'm getting 40 FPS because of OBS. That is kinda the reason why I don't use OBS anymore. Just kinda the reason. Oh wait. This is the reason. I knew there was something. Near. Or... I think near was... Yeah, I'm gonna go back. There we go. I was getting a noise profile for the computer. And I kind of wanted it to have the computer running this some kind of load, so it have like the noise profile of the computer being under load, so it can remove that sound. I think it worked. I can only know if it worked by just opening a benchmark, or maybe I would open like would it be like a proper 3D game, not Minecraft, that only uses the CPU, and even that it uses quite poorly. And oh, I'm in Vanish again, and I don't have a body again. Basically, this mod seems to really, this first person mod really doesn't like teleporting at all. And even reconnecting doesn't work every time. Come on. There we go. I'm in Vanish. Get rid of the Vanish. Maybe I need to ask Mitch, how do I remove silent join? Probably need to make a separate flag for me then. Because different people have different flags. And we'll add a exception flag for me that I don't have silent join. Although I think it would work by telling everybody else that have silent join to have silent join instead of telling me to not have it. I think that's how it works. So we would like tell the game that Mitch uses silent join and Mr. Alorix uses silent join and nobody else uses it, so they don't need to be told to use it. I suck at parkour. Wait, is that water? That might be semi-problematic. Did it make anything dark? Nah, it's fine. Just put torches everywhere. kinda wish to... Did I see a creeper? Mr. Creeper! Where the fuck did you spawn? Where is dark enough for you to spawn? Answer me. Where is dark enough for you to spawn? Is it that spot? It's that spot, isn't it? No, don't. Whatever. Or do I need to? Like the sound physics mod thing had a update list thing. You know, it had a thing. I'm very good at explaining things. Again, thing. I use that word so much. There's supposedly a resource pack that you're supposed to be using with it. But I kinda have skipped on that, so I guess I'm not getting the real experience of it. It probably fixes some bugs or like problems with it. So if you do download the mods, it's just a little note that you should probably look up what the resource pack is, because I didn't look it up. And that's why I might have problems that other people who use this don't have. Other people who use this properly don't have. That kind of makes me tempted to go search for the resource pack that I'm supposed to be using and what I'm not using. In older versions of shaders, there used to be a separated thing for lighting. There was like moonlight strength, and then there was like normal light strength and stuff. But now there is only moonlight. Like, I would love to have everything separate. Like, I'd like to have the ability to change the lightness of the sunlight and darkness of shadows and the brightness of torches. It seems like the torches are not lighting up as well as they could. Like, mostly I would just like the light part to go a little further, or like be more of a unrealistic type where it stays light, like it stays bright for a long period of time before it starts dimming out. Because that way it would give much clearer image of where's too dark, so mobs would spawn. Because right now there's so many. You're my best friend. There's the whole 3 skeletons. 5 skeletons. So many. I've been here before. Or have I? Oh, that's probably a lava thing. Is there even more skeletons? Even more and more. Never-ending skeletons. If there's gonna be more skeletons, I'm just gonna cry. Even though there's no reason to cry, but I'm still gonna cry. I think that's the first fake emotion I can come up with. Crying. What does it tell about me that the first fake emotion I can come up with is crying? Is it because the lack of crying I have in my life? Or is it because I cry all the time, but I don't express it? Who knows? I'm so dead inside. The question is, who is the deadest? Probably the only reason why I wanted to come in the cave is because of the sound physics. It makes caving much more fun. And the first person thing makes the game a little more immersive, even though the shield is just... It kind of needs better animations mod, but the better animations mod needs to be updated for 1.12 and have like some kind of... I think the coders call them portals? Like when you make a thing for a thing. I don't know, I don't mod anything, I'm not a coder, I don't know anything about anything. I shouldn't be talking about anything, because I'm just gonna make a fool out of myself. Although, am I not a fool already, so it wouldn't be a bad thing? I'm already stupid enough to call myself a great MC gamer, so what could be worse, you know? For other people, they're just gonna change their name, but me, changing a name is not an option. Could you imagine the trouble people would have to go through learning a new name for me? Because I hate when people change their names. I hate it over everything. And I'm slightly annoyed that Dubstep Wolf changed his name on Steam. Because I have two wolves. Two people who call themselves a wolf on Steam. And I can't tell them apart. I cannot tell them apart other than their profile pictures. But it's not like I'm gonna memorize their profile pictures. Is that bright enough? I can't tell. I need to use shaders more. I haven't played in survival for so long that it's kind of understandable that I don't know how to play this game anymore. Too much Super Smash mobs, too much 7 Days to Die, too much Borderlands, too much everything else than Minecraft survival. It's kind of the reason why the server is so dead, because I started playing everything else. I started playing Super Smash Mobs, and then I kept playing Super Smash Mobs, and then I played even more Super Smash Mobs, and you know, I kinda got stuck in that game. It sucked me in, and it didn't let me go. Even now, I kinda just feel like I should go play a little bit of Super Smash Bros. You know? Just a few games, you know? Just 100 games per day. I think my FPS is that low just because of the item frames that there are somewhere up there. I'm pretty sure that's why the FPS is so low, because if I go to my tower, my FPS drops to like 20. Because GG optimization. Where the fuck am I now? How did I come over here? The caves are not supposed to be connected. But they are connected. That's bad. No. Caves. Stop making circles. I have to fix this. Fix it like this. Oh, one circle has been removed. Now I just have to go through all these caves memorized in my brain. I know my brain can do that. I know my brain can do that much. It can memorize everything. But the question is, how long will the memory stay there? The last time I was here was like months ago. It was probably start of the year when I was in this cave system last time. Wait, I just went back. So, there's nothing in this direction. This just comes down here. So, where did I come here? From here. And this goes to places. Need more blocks. More blocks, more blocks. I need even more blocks. And trust that it's light enough. A bit more. More. And more torches. So then there's this area. For some reason I have more trouble memorizing places that I've been in than memorizing places that I go in the first time. If I've been somewhere and then I lit it up and there's no points of interest other than everything in that direction has been gone through, it just disappears from my mind. Everything related to that area. Well, this area I think is completely gone through, and I just went through this like 2 minutes ago. Now I'm going through it again because I don't remember going through this other than now. Now I'm back here. But where is here? I came here from somewhere. Then I ventured out from here to there. This is the point of entry. But I need to find out where exactly is the original point of entry. Where did I come into this cave? No idea. Is there a long hallway to a dead end? How can I have done this? It's against my everything. No. We do not promote that kind of cave exploration. It has something to do with this area. It came in this area from somewhere, and I think it was somewhere that direction. I'm not sure. Spawns are always nice. I need some sticky pistons. Yeah. This hole is not where I'm supposed to go. You know that much. We love how it echoes around. I still should probably put some music on. Hey, that's the thing why I stopped the stream. Like, I started the stream and stopped the stream and started the stream and stopped the stream. Over and over and over again. Okay, I think this is the point of entry. So I've found the original point of entry. You know, I can start blocking everything away until I find area that I've not been in. And so that I have find every single loop there is in this cave system. So music. I wanted to put some Witcher 3 music because I gotta love it. Where's the music? There it is. Witcher 3. Select all that and open. Here we go. And I think it's not too loud. I think. It shouldn't be. So, there we go. Everything is perfect. Everything is nice when you have some music. Even though I have something completely different in my head. It's just a problem with the music not being loud enough. The music has to be loud to silence the voices in my head. The music has to overpower my mind. The music has to drive everything I do. The way I act. How I react. The music has to take control of everything. That's the job of the music. And I'm not sure what happened here. Oh wait, I remember. There was this one kid who kept wanting to teleport to me. So I teleported him in to my cave system. And then, because almost everything is under a residence, so he cannot do anything. So I tried to block him off. Or maybe it was the other way around. Maybe I was trying to run away from him. I'm not sure. It's kind of a long time ago. It was like before the summer vacation, I think. Or was it on summer vacation? Oh, I'm starting to remember these cave systems. That small memory of that annoying child has reminded me of this cave system. Even though I don't remember much about it, but it has reminded me about it. It's a dead end. How nice. There we go. goes somewhere, this goes somewhere, this goes somewhere. Everywhere is somewhere. I have no idea where is where and what. I don't know anything. I'm just a gamer. It's funny that it's 2017 and there's still the mentality of people being nerds if they play a game. Because playing a game is kind of the most social thing you can do, unless it's a single player game. Then it might be kinda antisocial, but even then, you are kinda socializing. You're kinda socializing, but you're socializing with AI. Technically, you're not socializing. How do I even pronounce? I'm having trouble here. Okay, don't judge me. Socializing. I think that's more close to the way you're supposed to pronounce it. Look, it's water. If I... where is the thing? I don't think it's in here. It's definitely not in here. Or is it only in the newer version? No, it cannot be. I'm pretty sure it was in this version as well. Maybe objects? No. Is it only in the newer version? And even here. If it's in here, then... where is it then? The only reason why I want to use the older version is because the newer version doesn't have as good. Oh, it's not in here either. Oh wait, there it is. Water texture right there. If I go here, there is no water texture. Okay. But it's only in the newer version. If I select that, will the water be more visible? Because I noticed that in the overworld, I am in the overworld, but you know, outside of caves, when I put the water texture on, the water became much more darker greenish, and greenish bluish. It like became extremely dark blue, and it looked kinda cool, but at the same time it kinda looked overwhelmingly blue. I was just thinking then maybe that could be a way to... maybe that could be a way to, like, help with the water being close to invisible in caves. It was actually interesting to watch a video about a presentation talking about coding. How a bunch of coders tried to make a way for people who don't know how to code being able to code. And they tried to solve the fundamental problems of why people are not able to code anything, and they made all kinds of different fighting things. Whatever. Have fun. So like they tried all kinds of different. Why are you pushing the thing around? You keep distracting me. I'm trying to talk about important stuff. Or interesting stuff. I told you to stop interrupting me! So like they tried to make all kinds of different programs for people to try to program things. And every time they made something, they just couldn't do the thing. And they look back at different programs where you didn't have to know how to program, but you were able to program. And they found Excel. You can code stuff with Excel without knowing anything about coding. You can put everything everywhere and everything works everywhere in any way. And that's not how anything is supposed to work, but that's how it works. And people were able to do things because they were able to do whatever they wanted. But it wasn't very efficient. So they tried to make a program like Excel, but what would be more efficient at actually coding. Oh, is this a... Seems like this is a water arena. I just realized that I'm almost here with my diamond gear. Normally I didn't go in case with my diamond gear, but I guess I forgot about taking it off. This is the time I always take it off. I wonder at what point will I be close enough to the beacon? First beacon I've ever made. Oh, hello. There's diamond. I need my silk touch. Silk touch. Why use silk touch when you can use torching? How fortunate. Hey, diamonds. I get only 2 extra? That's depressing. Only 2. Yeah. There's never enough coal, especially when you use it for building. Pickups. I should start mining like redstone with silk touch pickaxes. Just that way it will take less space when I'm in the cave. Yeah. Like sure, having a silk touch pickaxe with me is going to be much more space demanding in the short term, but in the long term it's gonna save up space. I'm very bad at explaining things. That's why I don't make tutorial videos about anything. Even though I haven't really made any redstone contraptions on the channel. I've wanted to make some, but it feels like there's no reason to make something if it's not something new. If you're gonna make something, you gotta make something new. Like, if you're gonna make a tutorial about something, it has to be about something new. That's what I'm trying to discuss. So we made a circle again. But this direction has diamonds in it. What else does it have? It has more random torches. They've come from here, what is somewhere. I have no idea where. Oh, interesting. If I light up everything from here, I can run back that direction and disconnect this from that. Those seem to be branching out, but it's kind of the opposite of what I want. I want this system to branch out anywhere. I want it to stop. I should probably stop by my skeleton farm and get some XP to fix my pickaxe. And the pickaxe actually gets fixed by collecting stuff like coal. Too many ores. Too much to dig. You gotta dig it all. Or else my OCD will kill me. I don't have OCD, but I can always pretend to have it. And then people will be triggered. How can you pretend to have OCD? You don't understand. You don't understand the problems of OCD. Then I'll just laugh. Because it's true. I cannot possibly understand the problems of a person who has OCD. How could I? Just for me, something that annoys me is just something that annoys me. It's not the end of the world. Whereas apparently for someone who has OCD, if something annoys them, it's gonna kill them or something. They're gonna take a knife and kill themselves. Just something annoys them. Did I just dig it all with my normal pickaxe? That's kinda a waste. Well, accidents happen. Just like today, I managed to lose 40 euros in the store. That one became very rich very fast. I know 40 euros is not that much, but still, I kinda fucked up. I done fucked up, and Mom was not very happy. She gave me the money so I can keep it safe, and I kept it safe until I was distracted by her. She wanted me to buy new clothes, but I didn't want new clothes because I already have fine clothes, so... But she insisted that I look for new clothes, so I went to look for new clothes, and then the money disappeared. It either fell on the floor or something. Both of us couldn't put it in our pockets, because if she puts it in her pocket, she would forget about it. If I would put it in my pocket, I would find it from the laundry room. So, just like, it's the money that you get from returning bottles and stuff. So that's why it got lost. We lost the bottle money. So many bottles. I still have my own bottles, but I think I have to now give my bottles to compensate for what I lost. Because it's kind of my fault, but at the same time it's not my fault. It is both of our faults. Everything was fine until something changed. I always had my hand on the receipts of the bottle money. And then I should have put them in my pocket and forget about them, but that would have not been any more useful than losing them in the first place. Because you can't just take many weeks old bottle money receipts and then return them to the store, because they're gonna look at you like you're a crazy person. Like, did you just bring us 1 year old bottle receipts? And stuff like that. I know this area, but I don't know how much of this area I have searched. Not a skeleton. I think it's what do you want? It's too far away. It's too far away. My problem with me right now is that I don't... Like, the depth of field changes if you're sprinting or if you have speed or anything else. So, like, now that I'm only walking all the time, I cannot tell the difference between 2 blocks and 5 blocks. And... like, I don't have the depth perception right now. I cannot tell if something is close enough or not. They keep missing. And it annoys me in many levels. Mostly because I'm disappointed in myself. I don't need string. I don't think I need string. I guess I have room for the strings though. I'm a dwarf, I'm digging a hole. Diggy diggy hole, I'm digging a hole. So, how big was this area? I didn't see any mobs anywhere, but I'm still gonna add more torches if I feel like it. Even though we didn't need to. I don't care how lit up something else. It needs to be more lit up. There has to be more light. Add more light. And even more. Do I actually have any melons? I think I don't have any melons. Although I still haven't really built the city that I'm supposed to start building. I'm supposed to make a beautiful kingdom. Wait, I know this area. If I go here, I will end up back at the start of the cave. I remember exactly where it is. I came back here. What? There's clearly not enough light here. Right here. Add more light. More light. More light. I'm a light addict. Also known as light dict. No, light dict. Yeah, it sounds like you have a small dick. I'm so funny. I wish to die. I need to find a new motivation for life, other than making other people happy. My current sole purpose of life is don't disappoint others by dying. You know, what's the definition of a loser? A guy who kills himself. You can hate life all you want, but as soon as you kill yourself, you're the ultimate loser and nobody should feel bad for you. I'm probably the worst person you can talk to when somebody is extremely depressed. Although on one hand I might be able to infect them with my analogy. This whole area is just one big circle. And it doesn't go anywhere. Huh. None of the directions go anywhere. Yeah, everything is just a dead end or a circle. So I can just dig up everything. That's everything I can do, I guess. Just probably go dump some stuff. Storage. Because I'm kind of full. Get to the furnace. Dump all that. How much do we have? Bunch. Add in there as well. We probably should use minecarts instead of only hoppers, since hoppers are not reliable. It's kind of annoying. I wish they would make hoppers reliable again. Mojang, please fix. I have a bunch of coal. It was only like 3 stacks to make the beacon. A lot less than I expected. Where do I store my redstone? Do I even store it somewhere? Maybe it's in the storage too. Oh, it's over here. I found it! And lapis lazuli goes to the bottom floor. Here. Close enough. Oh no, I'm tempted to stop playing Minecraft and go play Witcher 3 again. No, no, there we go. Ooh. Dig a hole, I'm digging a hole. Oh, those pop sounds are popping quite loudly. Maybe... I'm trying to remember what the reason was why you need the resource pack. And I think it had something to do with mono channels and stereo channels. Like the resource pack was either that it changes the... like it has all the sound files set as stereo or all sound files set as mono. I don't know, I don't remember. I did read about it just a little bit, but then I was like, nah, I don't need it. I should probably download that. I already talked about this, but now I'm talking about it again, because I don't have anything else to talk about. Like, I'm trying to come up with stuff to talk about, but it's hard. The way YouTubers do it is they have a spreadsheet of stuff to talk about. They usually read like news feeds and stuff like that. Discuss things about things. And once again, talking about things. Those things sure are interesting. The mining level is way too high. I think this server needs a world for dueling. And it needs to be connected with the balance mod thing. Although currently we apparently have all the balances like separated for every world. So you have different balance for overworld and different balance for nether and different balance for the end. It's kind of ridiculous, but you know, it's like slight bugs in the system. So I don't know if Mitch would be able to fix that. Maybe he would, maybe he can. Like he's not professional Minecraft coder, you know. He does know code, at least some language, but I don't think he knows. He never modded Minecraft or made plugins, he only manages them. I kind of feel like that because everything Mitch has done for the server, I should demote myself for being just a builder or something, or a donator. Like I am the builder, and I'm the guy who has paid the most, or the only guy who has paid for the server. So technically, yeah, I own the server, but I've only built a few things, and I don't know anything about plugins. Mitch's the only one who manages plugins, and he has done so much. And yet we all just ditch the server as fast as we can. We do everything else except play on the server, because the server doesn't have anyone. Like, technically we want players, but at the same time we don't want them. Because we're lazy, like all of us. Everything Mitch does, he usually does it only when people complain about something too much. And I still don't know if we even have a working donation thing for the server. Probably not. And we used to talk about it when we were more serious about the server, but now it's kind of a dead meme. Server is more like a dead meme now than a server. We just don't talk about it. Although sometimes we do get lost and find our way into the server, and we do something in it, like I'm right now live streaming from it. And sometimes Mr. Alaric is like, I'm on the server, and then I'm like, but I'm doing something else right now. Can you not be on the server right now? Like, go there some other time. And then he ends up being in Gary's mod 24/7. Like literally 24/7. He doesn't turn off his computer or Gary's mod when he goes to sleep. I'm not sure why he needs to AFK within it, but he just does it. Should probably ask him what exactly is what he needs to AFK. Or like, why does he need Gary's mod to be open 24/7? How can I ever know is he online or not? I need to have a serious talk with Mr. Alaric. go in that direction anymore. Okay, it's in this direction. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I think this cave area is already digged out. Everything that there is to harvest is already being harvested. Oh, we're back here. Why are we back here? Where did we come from? From here. Okay. So... oh, this is the original entry point. So we have managed to get rid of one branch of the cave. And we just need to get rid of everything else. Like this entire cave area. Need to go through it and memorize it block by block. Find everything within it. And block off every direction that doesn't lead anywhere. Actually, I think this entire area is already gone through, and it's left to this point of just waiting for some other direction that one pathway leads to. That one direction to be completely gone through. It's funny how I came to this direction to go through the caves of the previous... not previous, go through the mine shafts underneath my house, but instead of going through mine shafts under my house, I ended up going through mine shafts that are under the Guardian monument, the OC monument. There's so much caves, but there's no way to get to those caves. So this was that direction where we started the stream today. But did I go through this place entirely already? I kinda think I did. A slight itch for that. Not sure will I buy the new game that is coming out from CD Projekt Red, because I don't know if I will have money for it. Like, I want to buy it in full price, even if it is a failed product. Like, it shouldn't be in any means to be a failed product according to everything else they've made, because they've always just improved upon what they've made previously, always making bigger and better, and there's just nothing negative to say about them. Though there is that one site that claims to have feedback from the developers, and there's complaints the developers have. Like, some complaints are legit, like the one where there's people who talk about, like, they made something for the game just so someone else will take that something, remake it, and call it their own. It's kind of stupid, but on the other hand, you already got paid for what you did. Although I think some people were complaining about not getting paid. Even that, I might be mixing up CD Projekt Red and Crytek. Because Crytek had money problems. Very, very bad money problems. Where people didn't get paid. And it's kind of the reason why there is no Crysis 4. Money problems. Crysis 3 was way too expensive game to make. Probably because they didn't have the tools required to make it properly. Now that there would be tools to make games like that, now they don't have any money left. People need to buy Crysis 3. If you don't own Crysis 3, are you really a game? Although if you don't have a computer to run it, then what's the point of buying it anyway? It is a demanding game even today, to today's computers. And it still competes with the newest AAA games in graphics. Because it was way ahead of its time. And it has the problems that a game comes when it is ahead of its time. Because back in the day there wasn't much multi-threading, and now that there's multi-threading everywhere, that game kinda has problems because it doesn't have the multi-threading, so it's only single-threaded, I think. If I remember right, it's only single-threaded. Solving the problem of not working as well as it could. Give me your slimes. Thank you. Where does this direction go to? Is this a dead end? Oh, this was this direction that I kind of looked at, but I was confused of what exactly is this direction. And technically it doesn't go anywhere. But then again, if I go up from here, there's something above. I don't know. It's probably that I'm not supposed to be up here anymore. Just didn't make it clear enough. Is there enough light there? I think there is. So everything should be now done in this entire branch. So I can get rid of it. And try to find another branch. It looks so dark, but there's no mobs spawning, so it should be fine. So now we only have this one direction. We only have one direction. Deep end. So I know this direction goes for a long, long while. Because it just kept expanding and expanding and expanding, and it just expands and expands. It also expands. And it just expands even more. Did I already say that it expands? It just goes on and on. It just never ends. Never ever end. Never ending expansion. On one hand I want the expansion to stop, on the other hand I kinda need a cave to go in. Like there's a bunch of areas around here that are not gone through because I've only gone that one direction. I just want to clear out the cave. Not have it branch out everywhere. But it seems like I've already kind of cleared out everything. Probably because I've gone through everything. A little bit of everything, a little bit from everywhere. Maybe because that little area that I went through, or well, it's a little in comparison to this other area, but you know, the little area that it just came from, this area. The little area was all the branching paths of this area. I guess. That goes nowhere. This direction, I don't remember this direction goes somewhere, or it seems like it doesn't go anywhere, but I'll have to double check. If there's ores, and usually I leave ores if there's no dead end to be found. It's kind of what I'm searching for. Trying to find all the dead ends to get rid of all the branches, find all the circles and all the dead ends. But when stuff just keeps expanding and expanding, circles might become hard to detect. Especially when you find an area that is not explored yet, like this ravine. Apparently I've been down there, so there's a path down there somewhere. I have no idea where, but technically I could block this area, because I didn't need this branch. Consider it as a dead end. But then again, I first have to find the way to the other end. My FPS is only 50. Sad. Very sad. Blame the item frames in the house. I should change all the item frames into signs, because the item frames are so demanding. The Minecraft devs need to fix item frames. Does this direction go anywhere? What is this area? Why can't I jump? Stop sucking at parkour. Thank you. This goes nowhere, and I've just left it here. I've even digged out stuff to make the staircase up, apparently. If this is a dead end, everything is in this direction is a dead end. Wait, is this a new area? No, it can't be. Yeah, this is not a new area. This is where I came from. So I have to look through everything. Can I block this entire branch off? And does this branch collide with other branches? I think that's the main problem with caves, is that they just keep colliding with everything. But nope, this does not collide with everything. Everything is blocked off, everything is sticked out. So this has been just left waiting to be removed from the cave system. Deleted from existence by blocking off all access to it. I'm tricking with my hand. There really is no point to this stream. I'm starting to feel like I need to go to the bathroom, so I think I will wrap the stream here. Do people call it the bathroom, or do they call it the toilet? Or both? They kind of think it's both. But then again, I'm not a fluent English speaker, so I don't want anyone to quote me on anything. If I want to get stuff done before I end anything. But then again, getting something done might take a very long time. And when you need to go to the toilet, you usually cannot wait. Is this the direction I came from? I think it is. Huh. I managed to run back where I came from. Okay. But yeah, I think I've tried to advertise my server to my friends again long enough. Come play. It's very lonely here. At the golden days, there were 7 people. Can you imagine? 7 people? Like, that's like the highest amount of people that I have had people watching my live streams on Twitch. I still kind of find it wrong that Twitch is the most viewed live streaming platform. People have to realize how much better YouTube is. Like, sure, Twitch has all the chat features and stuff, but that's nothing. Who cares? Only the video quality is something people should care about. And if you want video quality, you go to YouTube. And as far as I know, YouTube has lower latency than Twitch. YouTube has almost everything better than Twitch, but people still go to Twitch. Stop going to Twitch. Only watch from YouTube. Let's let YouTube become a monopoly. And hope Google doesn't take advantage of it. Or start taking advantage of YouTube's users. Although, aren't they already kind of doing that? But yeah, I'm gonna run out to the closest bush outside. Actually, no, I will go to the toilet and not push people. And yeah. Check the links in the description if you're interested in the mods. If you're interested in the plugin that I'm using that blocks out my computer noise, but it's like, oh, hallelujah! Finally getting rid of that fan noise automatically without using Audacity in videos. So now I can just record something and it automatically deletes the computer noise. It's beautiful. Makes my life easier. And it can make your life easier. There we go. Bye bye. Wait. I clicked the wrong thing.